The 2025 MotoGP season proved to be one of the most challenging campaigns of Francesco Bagnaia's career. While Márquez enjoyed a sensational run of victories aboard Ducati machinery, Bagnaia struggled to extract consistent performance from what was on paper the same level of equipment. The contrast in results quickly fueled speculation within the paddock that Ducati's development focus had shifted towards Marquez, sparking claims of internal favoritism. For many observers, Marquez's rapid success with the Italian manufacturer appeared to confirm the theory that Ducati had found their new golden boy, a rider they believed could deliver long-term championship glory. The rumours gained further traction when Marquez himself reacted sharply to accusations of preferential treatment following his title-clinching victory in Japan, defending both Ducati's integrity and his own achievements. However, Bagnaia has now firmly rejected the idea that Ducati prioritised Marquez over him. Speaking on the Supernova podcast, the reigning world champion explained that Ducati's development philosophy is fundamentally different from that of other manufacturers, particularly Honda's past approach with Marquez. In some cases, a bike can be developed around the style of one rider, Bagnaia said. That's what Honda did with Mark for years. It delivered results, but it made the bike extremely difficult for other riders to handle. According to Bagnaia, Ducati deliberately avoids building a motorcycle tailored to a single rider's preferences. Instead, the factory allows multiple development paths to coexist, giving each rider the freedom to choose the configuration that best suits their riding style. At Ducati, we can follow two directions at the same time, he explained. There's no obligation for every rider to use exactly the same specification. Bagnaia revealed that during the second half of last season, Ducati even ran two different fairing designs. He opted for a more stable and predictable setup, while Marquez preferred a machine that generated greater rear-end load and allowed for more aggressive corner exits. We continued with two specifications because that's what worked best for each of us, Bagnaia added. This insight directly challenges the narrative that Ducati tailored their bike exclusively for Marquez. Instead, the disparity in results appears to stem from riding style compatibility and adaptability rather than any form of internal bias. While Marquez quickly adapted to Ducati's characteristics, Bagnaia faced a more complex adjustment period. His smooth, precision-based riding style has traditionally relied on stability and predictability, whereas Marquez thrives in chaotic conditions, often pushing the limits of rear traction and corner entry aggression. The Ducati Desmosedici, with its powerful acceleration and rear-end grip, naturally complements Marquez's strengths. Bagnaia, by contrast, required a more refined balance to unlock the same performance. This difference highlights a crucial point. MotoGP success is not just about machinery, but about how well a rider's instincts align with a bike's personality. Despite the difficult season, Ducati management remains fully supportive of Bagnaia. Team boss Davide Tardozzi has expressed confidence that the Italian will return to his best form, while former Pramac team principal Francesco Guidotti believes Bagnaia has grown stronger through adversity. With Bagnaia's contract entering a critical phase and internal competition intensifying, the upcoming season could define his long-term future with Ducati. The pressure is undeniable, but so is the opportunity for redemption. The so-called Ducati favoritism controversy appears to be more perception than reality. Marquez's instant success has created the illusion of preferential treatment, but Bagnaia's explanation reveals a far more nuanced technical picture. Ducati's willingness to support multiple development directions reflects confidence in their riders rather than bias. Ultimately, the performance gap was shaped by adaptation, riding style, and confidence, not politics. For Bagnaia, the next season represents a chance to silence the doubters, reassert his status as Ducati's championship leader, and prove that there is no golden boy in red. Only riders fighting for results. Beyond the technical explanations, the psychological side of the rivalry cannot be ignored. Bagnaia entered last season as Ducati's established champion, while Márquez arrived with nothing to lose and everything to prove. That difference in mindset often shapes how riders approach development, risk-taking, and even feedback to engineers. Marquez's aggressive demands for rear-end grip and braking stability may have accelerated Ducati's progress in certain areas, while Bagnaia focused on refining overall balance and consistency. Inside Ducati's garage, sources suggest the atmosphere remained professional but undeniably intense. With two world-class riders chasing different performance characteristics, engineers were forced to make complex compromises. Rather than favoring one rider, Ducati's challenge was to satisfy both without slowing the bike's overall evolution. This dual-path strategy, while fair, may have diluted the focus compared to a single-direction development program. Bagnaia's struggles were also amplified by the relentless pace of the championship. Marquez's early season dominance applied constant pressure, leaving little room for experimentation. Every race weekend became a high-stakes test session, and when results failed to match expectations, the narrative of favoritism grew louder outside the factory walls. However, Ducati insiders insist that performance data, not reputation, drives every technical decision. In modern MotoGP, lap time, tyre behaviour and telemetry carry far more weight than rider status. Marquez's feedback may have been influential, but only because it delivered measurable gains, not because of his star power. For Bagnaia, the setback has sparked a period of self-reflection. Those close to him say he has worked closely with Ducati's engineers to better understand how to extract performance from a bike that rewards aggression more than finesse. This evolution in riding style could prove crucial if he wants to challenge Marquez on equal terms. The Italian manufacturer also faces strategic questions for the future. Supporting two title contenders is a luxury, but it comes with risks. History shows that internal rivalries can strengthen a team or fracture it. Ducati must carefully manage expectations to avoid turning healthy competition into destructive conflict. As the new season approaches, one thing is clear, the spotlight will remain firmly on Bagnaia and Márquez, not just for their results, but for how Ducati balances its development philosophy. In a championship where margins are razor-thin, perception can be as powerful as performance. For more exclusive MotoGP updates, in-depth analysis, and the latest breaking news from the paddock, make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay ahead of every twist in the championship battle. This rivalry is far from over, and the next chapter could change everything.